So, for everyone who's been tuned into the fucking breakdowns, welcome to something vaguely regulated. Positive updates. Technically got approved for a house. Flip side of that, there was a bit of a weird communication issue, and now I'm waiting for money to clear my account so I can then send it to the real estate. I'm still sick. Like, pretty fucking bad. I now also have conjunctivitis. We love that for me, which is something I've actually never dealt with in my life. And I've got pain, like right fucking here in my throat. I'm gonna assume that I've fucking internally scratched it or something. So that's fun. It looks like we're gonna have to do the legally trespassing thing because the real estate is trying to make us, for here, try to make us re-sign a 6-month lease. We legally don't have to sign it, and if we don't and then we don't leave, they have to take us to court, and honestly we should be in the other place within a week, so they can try and take us to court, and by the time we show up at court they'll be like, well, we were going to give you a notice to be evicted but you're not there anymore. So I don't know what the fuck. I don't particularly want to, but motherfuckers be horrible, and I'm still mad. They called me in December. It was just me having a rant, mostly. They called me in December, just before our lease was up, and they're like, hey, are you going to renew the lease? And I said, well, no, we're looking for another place. And they're like, well, that's fine. We can sign you on a 6-month lease if you want to sign that now. So they called me like a week before they closed over Christmas. And our lease was due to run out the day before they came back to office. And they were like, well, you can sign a 6-month lease now, and then we don't have to fucking worry about it in the new year. And I was like, cool, what if we find a place between now and when you come back, we're going to have to pay the break lease fees? And they're like, well, yeah. I'm like, okay, so that's not fair, because at this point we still have like a month, right? And yes, it's over Christmas, but we had a month, if not longer, to find a place, right? So I'm like, there's no way in hell. I want to cough so bad, but it's so loud and hurts so much at the same time. So I'm just like trying not to and just get through this, and then I'll fucking cough up a lung. So yeah, no, I was like, well, we're not gonna sign it. We'll just, yeah. So like, okay, well, we'll send you a notice to vacate, which essentially let us stay 20-something days past the end of our lease. It's totally legal, totally fine. And I was like, yep, that's probably going to be the best. And he was like, okay, so we'll just reassess a 6-month lease at the end of that. Gotcha, whatever. I was like, can you not move us onto a periodical? So like every 2 weeks or a month or whatever. And they were like, well, no, we can't do that because it's not fair. It's not fair to us, the business that makes money, for you to be on a lease that's flexible, despite us knowing that you would like to leave, because you have to give us 28 days notice. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? So instead of them signing a month-long lease, which would be nearly up by that, like, by the way, and we've been really transparent with the real estate about when we're fucking moving, or like finding a place and keeping them updated, and us having a little bit of wiggle room, instead we're on the deadline of the vacate date because they only want to fucking sign a 6-month. Because they refuse to have something smaller because it's not fair to us, because you have to give us 28 days notice to find someone else to get in and be ready to advertise the place, blah blah. What the fuck? Is it not fair to you? What's the alternative? You give me a notice to vacate, and then I technically become homeless, which is actually illegal. They can't do that, which is why the court stuff is in place, because if vacating someone would make them homeless, they have not necessarily a right to stay in the house. However, there is a reasonable there's like a whole reasonable clause or whatever with like rental rights or whatever, that if vacating a property would reasonably leave you homeless, like, you staying there after the vacate date isn't, like, the worst thing ever. Duty of care. We love that. No, not a lot of people know about it, and I don't know the exact details, but, yeah. Oh, fuck. I feel like there's, like, a whole razor, like, right on the inside of my throat, like, right here, and it hurts so much, even when I'm talking. But yeah, so the option was, like, oh, so you kick us out, and we become homeless, or you get a month to find out that we're gonna move. Oh no. That's so unfair to you, the real estate who does this for a fucking living. And it's totally unfair to, it's like, it was just, I was so mad because it was so unfair to them. There was no thought about what the people living in the house have to go through. It's like, oh no, it's so not fair that you have to give us 28 days and you can just do that whenever you want. And I'm like, okay. The alternative is, we know that we're going to move and you're going to lock us into 6 months, a 6-month lease contract. And the only way for us to leave it is to break that lease. And then we have to cover advertising fees. And then we have to cover rent until the owner gets someone else in. And they don't have to fucking do that anytime. They can take as long as they want, technically. There are laws around that as well, but we have to challenge it and be like, you're not taking reasonable steps to get the new people in. So what's actually unfair is the real estate going, well, if you leave, you have to tell us you're going to leave and then we have to find new tenants. You would have had to do that if I just left at the end of the lease anyway. Which is also really funny because it's like, they're literally banking on us re-signing. They could have not offered another 6 months if it was going to be that inconvenient to them. Because we've been here for almost a month after the lease is up, leading to the vacate date, right? They haven't started to advertise because they're still waiting for us to sign another lease. So it'd be the exact same thing as doing periodic, except now they're going to get even less time. Like, we would have even been happy to pay the rent. But real estates are fucking dumb, so I'm just hoping that'll fucking get sorted. Not me actively trying to modulate my cough to be less annoying. In grief news, I'm still fucking grieving, and I literally thought about it for 2 seconds and I want to cry. I want to tell him about stuff. I want to tell him everything that's going on. And because I've been in my room, my windows are open, I'm spending a lot of my nights looking at the stars, like out the window, because it's all I can really do, because I feel like shit if I'm doing anything else. I'm hearing the patty melons up and down the side of the house. It's really stupid. I've also been on, like, reading so much shit, and none of it makes any of it any easier. And people out here being like, oh, but someone who would discard someone like that is just an abuser. And I'm like, yeah, but they weren't a bad person. Neither was I. But I've seen so much shit about, like, you know, shit narcs say when they're like, oh, well, we're both as bad as each other. And then I remember the fucking message that I got, like, the closure message that I got from them. And I'm like, I'm just mad about it. I'm supposed to have psych next week and I don't know what the fuck to talk about because it's been such a long fucking month. Oh, fuck. I don't know. I'm sick of this being the emotion that just is underneath everything. Like, there's nothing I can do that makes me stop missing them this much. It's really fucking stupid. And I'm less sick, so it's less urgently like, oh god, I need them here and I miss them, but like, it's still under everything. Like, all the fucking time. like, I know where we're gonna move. I know what I'm gonna do is set up my room, and I want to tell them, and I want to fucking, like, I can tell my brain process is still making space for them in a house they're never gonna fucking see. They don't even know about. And part of me wants to text them and be like, by the way, I'm moving. Not that it fucking matter, because it's not like they're gonna show up at my fucking door, right? And if they do, they can reach out to me. If they show up here and realize I'm not here, they can message me. But I don't want to do that. And it's so stupid because they are the one who decided that they didn't want access to me anymore, and they didn't want me to access them. They know that I'm gonna be the person who always gives them access. I'm trying so hard not to do that because I've done it my whole life, and they know that. And it's like there's no consequences for them being gone because they know that I'm always gonna fucking be here. And I don't know if I can stop that because that's just what I'm like with people in my life. Fucking hell. I need to go to a doctor and I can't because I'm too fucking, like, morally fucked about getting other people sick in the general public. I don't want to get on a bus like this. And I also can't get in with my GP because she's booked out like a month in advance. I'm just hoping that it sorts itself out on its own, even though it doesn't feel like it will. I'm just tired. And it feels like such a stupid thing to say, because I'm not just tired. I'm fucking exhausted. And I'm sick of missing them, and I'm so stressed, and I just feel like I can't even, I want to pack my room, but like being upright and doing stuff is like hurting and making me cough more. So I don't want to do that either. This is literally the yellow fucking gunk that's coming out of my lungs and has been for God knows how long. And my nose is so fucking dry that I'm like bleeding. And then that gets in my throat after I sleep, and I'm like, is my throat bleeding? I don't fucking know. I'm tired. And I'm sore. And I don't want to fucking think about shit anymore. And I don't want to be doing it anymore. And I want to talk to them. Because they were my best fucking friend. They said, I don't know how to be your friend. I don't think I ever had a friendship with you. And I'm like, you were my best fucking friend. I told you fucking everything. You were my family because that's what I do. When I love people, they become my fucking family. There is no distinction. Fuck, even people who treated me like shit, like fucking Sam, like... No, Sam doesn't have full access to me, but if Sam apologized and then turned around and was like, I need help, and I could provide it, I would still do it because I loved Sam, and I love Sam, and Sam is family. Even though they have never shown me the same courtesy back. I miss them. Not Sam, my fucking ex. It's just... I have never known how to let go of people. And the people that I have let go of are people who I never fucking fully attached to in the first place. And, like, thank God for some of them, like, fucking fuckheads in Brisbane. I don't know how to let go of people. I don't know how to give up on people. I don't know how anyone can do that to anyone else. And I know that's a me thing for not understanding, and I wish I could. Again, all I want to say is I'm so tired. I'm so fucking tired. I'm so tired of feeling like this. I'm so tired of caring. I'm so tired of missing them. I just wanted to stop, and I can't. Because I can't. Like, if I stop having space for them here, or in here, it's like, what is it for, you know? And I can't wait to have money to get another fucking tattoo, because then I can just physically, like, I don't think I ever realized, like, not that I ever stopped holding space for them, but like, I got this right before Emily and I ended. But it meant that I had it. It was constant, you know. And it's not just Emily. That's not just for Emily. But there's like some weird fucking stupid part of me that goes like, like this one's like the rabbit is like was the first. I got that when I was like 18, 19. And I met her when I was 15. But there's something about the physical reminder that my brain is just like, okay, cool. You don't have to like actively give more energy to try and hold space, because they haven't and they're not going anywhere. And I wish I could say that I know that that's gonna work. Just I don't think it will. I don't think it's gonna be enough. Because they were so fucking different. In every capacity, they were so different, and I've also never fucking felt this fucking, like, even with the first. Like, with Rabbit, like, there was a lot of pain when I was a kid. And I also still understood there was a reason. God, I just wish they'd given me a fucking reason. So for like the billionth time, I'm just fucking tired. And maybe, although I doubt it given the times that I've been fucking uploading, maybe the next time I upload it will be from any other fucking house. I'm so sick of being in this house and in this room and in this neighborhood, and honestly I'm sick of being in this state, but running away doesn't help anything. It just reinforces to them that they have no access, not that they'll fucking know, because I can't tell them. I simultaneously do not want them to ever have access to me ever again, and cannot fathom cutting them off like that. Even though they're not currently in my life, like, they literally do not have to hold that space. But that's what I do. I'm not me, I'm just an amalgamation of people who moved into my fucking nervous system and never moved out. It's a lie, I'm still there, but it's not a lot. I am the summation of everyone who I've ever loved. In any capacity. Including the people who fucked me up. I'm really mad because I don't know if I'm ever gonna, like, fully be okay from this. I don't know if I want to. I mean, I do want to, but I don't know if I'm... I was gonna say, I don't know if I'm capable. I know I am. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna stop this. I love that I started with, like, I'm regulated, and then I started to say I miss them, because it's the truth, and this is just kind of how it's been for me with my rambling, but... There's a house on top of the hill outside my window. and I keep thinking about it. It's been there the whole time I've like lived here, but I think that they're off grid. But they're doing renovations, and I can tell because it's blue. It's got the tarp, the blue tarp for renos. And that's not important, but it is a constant reminder that off grid exists, and I hate that fundamentally. I don't, but I do. I've got a minute and a half of storage left, so I'm gonna fucking shut the fuck up and just hope to fuck that shit works out. And also hope to fuck that one fucking day they can come home, I can go home, or that I get okay enough to stop fucking wondering when that's gonna happen. So, fucking grieving bitch signing off. I'm not done with this fucking place yet. And by this place I mean the channel, so I will still be here yelling into the void for God knows how long. Okay, I'm stopping.